Hello, my name is David Morales. I'm the security engineer for Nook, and today I'll be explaining some of the features that are not working and some that need to be implemented in order for Nook FIU improvement. One of the feature is user reply messages. Right now, I know even though this is live, this is testing only. But for example, let's say I misspell one information, right? Like this is not the password. This is what will show up. This is not a user-friendly error. You should say like email password wrong instead of a code error, right? Besides this point, which needs to be addressed, let me put the password here real quick. Another feature that we're encountering is team member limit. When you create a group, you can add multiple people, right? You can name the group like FIU, and then you can be like testing. Once you provide all these details, we have a group limit of 50 members. For some classes, this is enough, but we obviously want to increase this probably to like 200 for classes like Capstone. And another important thing that we are missing is message loading, the loading time, because there is no real time update. What is happening right now is that the app pulls for new messages instead of instant requests. So this is one of the issues that need to be fixed. Another issue is the file size limit. Right now we are only accepting 100 megabytes per file. But what should really happen is that it should be around 500 megabytes to a gigabyte. And the way to do this is not simple, but it can be done through chunk uploads, meaning that instead of uploading the file completely, you divide it into multiple sections that all of them should be encrypted in like cipher blocks, and when it reaches the database it is complete, and when it is decrypted it is also complete. Now, another issue is that we cannot record audio in order to send us a message. We cannot establish a video call, and we cannot edit messages. If I type a message right now, hello group, what is going to happen is that I have one option, that this can be deleted or not. And this is also a problem because what if I want to delete it only for myself, right? Well, I can't. Once I delete it, it is deleted for everyone. I'm going to load into another testing user right here to prove the points of live messaging. Let me see if this is the user password. I hope it is. Perfect. So if we go to Teams, you can see that yes, the group is working. And I said a hello message, and he can see it. If he replies back, hello David, I'm not getting this until I reload my page. This is really uncomfortable, and for a message app, it is really important that this has a flow, meaning that it's real-time implementation. Now, another features that need to be worked on, this is really important, is for the account recovery. What I mean by this is that when you create an account, you get the option to save your key. I'm going to show you an example right here. You'll get a message. Would you like to save your private key as a TXT file? We recommend saving it because it's a way to use it as a recovery point, meaning that if your email and password got leaked or you leaked it, you have a way of implementing your private key. And what the system should do is should create ephemeral keys, meaning that the previous keys of the user are totally deleted so that whoever stole your information cannot read the messages. It will show something as unable to decrypt. The problem with this is that it is not working. You will be able to download the key, but the recovery endpoint, it is there, but it is not implemented in the front end, and also probably the logic doesn't work. Now, features to have that we really want to are polls essentially, meaning that if I'm on a group, I should be able to create a poll. It's like, hey guys, do you prefer doing this part of the project first or this one? Or another feature would be event scheduling, right? Making a little tab section here in order to add an event to the schedule. Oh, we have capstone presentation during this day, or we have to do this scrum by this day. And this will be a reminder for students that stuff needs to be done. Another feature is sound notification. There is currently no sound. You can see that there is a message that has been sent and you need to read it. There is a notification, but there is no sound. And if you, this is currently a web app, but if we do this as an actual app for Android or an Apple, you should have a sound notification system. Now, we are running this obviously in a single server, and this is perfect for testing. But one of the main problems we have with this is that if we go into production, that we have no load balancing or stuff like that, meaning that if multiple users were going to use the app and try the features, it will be really slow and the quality of servers will not be the best. There is also no social feature. If I go to my profile here, I have no way of putting like offline, active, or stuff like that, which let other people know my actual status in the app. Or if I don't want to be bothered. These are nice features that are not really needed, but it's something that will add a plus. I will make the student experience uh, more familiar, like WhatsApp. Here you can download the file. As you can see, it works perfectly fine. And also, another feature I wanted to talk about is that there is no report button. We want to make sure this is an environment where students can talk safely since we are using end-to-end encryption. As you can see here, this is some of the example of what we see in Supabase. Basically, we don't see anything. There's just user ID and receipt ID and type stand, which is needed to in order to deliver messages. And for the buckets, same thing. We don't see anything. But we want to make sure this is not a toxic environment, meaning that we should add like a report button or something like that that will have an admin talk to a user about, hey, why do you have this behavior, etc. And that's pretty much it. Some of the improvement that Nuke FIU needs, and I hope uh, you guys like this video describing the problems and features needed. And at last, I want to talk about the wish list. Our main idea when we started this project is that we were able to use FIU single sign-on, but of course, they were not going to give us this because of security measurements. But if FIU implements this, is a way of making sure that, because right now we're using FIU email verification. Like when you create an account, you get this email, and when you click it, you'll be verified. But what we really want to do is that FIU single sign-on provides you already access to load into the app. And we also want to implement Canvas LMS integration, meaning there is some type of window that you can see Canvas assignments, especially on teams. If you create a team of a class, you can see Canvas assignment and maybe a task related to this assignment and assign it to students, meaning that a way to organize stuff related to projects that are due and documents, etc. I hope you guys like this video and thank you for listening.